Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by for the weekly P&L summary. We've got 7 funded accounts that we traded this week, and we're going to go through. I've been trading some of them for longer than others. One just started up, 3 days into the week. It was an account that I won from another streamer on Top One. So, yeah. Before we get into the numbers, though, I need to ask you a favor. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I certainly would appreciate it. Also, I do use Edgeful in setting up my trade plans. Fantastic database of information that will give you the probabilities of one thing happening over another in the market, so that you know which setups need to be traded at any given time, and how using those stats as well to build that trade plan to be able to trade them. So I'm going to leave a link down below if you want to go check them out. It's absolutely fantastic, and it is an affiliate link, so if you do end up purchasing with them, I will get a small commission, and I thank you very much for it. Also, Top One Futures, right now, the Ignite 50K straight to funded accounts for $169. The word is that that's going to end this weekend. Come Sunday night, they're going to be gone. That price is not going to be available anymore. That is a Black Friday price, and that's for site-wide. It's 57.5% off. Don't ask me why. I have no clue why they picked that number, but you can pick up some really good instant fund accounts for very little money. The 25K instant funded is just a couple bucks under $100. The 50K is $169. I've got 3 of those accounts. I purchased 2. I won 1. So, and I've got 6 accounts on Top One right now. Different kinds of accounts. I bought 2 straight to fundeds, 50Ks. I bought 2 of the Ignite 50Ks, and I bought a challenge account that I ended up passing. So I've got 6 accounts with Top One and 1 account with Tradeify. So definitely, that link will be below to grab that discount site-wide. And you're not going to find any instant funded accounts cheaper than that. So go check them out. So let's get to the numbers real quick. And if we go to our Ignite accounts, this one is actually in drawdown because this is the one I won. So once I got it and I started trading it, traded it all week, and ended up down $125. The other 3 or the other 2 Ignite accounts are also negative $125 because these are copy traded. Okay, the other accounts are traded separately. So we'll just run, and you can see this Ignite account is up $840 or $941. Yeah, $941. And this Ignite account is up $700. Geez, is that 8 or yeah, $941? Okay. So those 2 I've been trading for longer. They're both in profit and looking to get those to a payout. The Elite Sim funded is down about $800 in drawdown right now, and we're still plugging away on it. We had one good week. We had a really bad day. The demons showed up. What can I say? And we really just screwed that account up. So not much I can say about that. And that's why we're down, the $800. Yeah, no excuse for that. So, Then the instant sim funded accounts that I purchased, this one is down, about 1,100. If we look at the weekly summary on this account, we just had a really bad 2 weeks there. That was the day that the other one got down 1,200. Again, stick to your risk management. Get these things locked out. For some reason, these accounts were not on the same. I had not set up my risk management the same as I had my instant or my Ignite accounts. Not sure why. And when I got down on that day, since I didn't have my risk management set to lock me out of the accounts, I ended up continuing to trade, trying to get that money back, and it never works. It just never works. Sometimes it does, but it's not a good idea. Just stick with your risk management. Best thing you can do. Down $100 on that account this week, and we did stick to our risk management on this account, but we just haven't had any really good winning days in November, or November for that matter. The one good thing I will say is that we had one good day in November, and the other days I did not even take a full daily loss limit. This one was close because we were at $250 daily loss limit, but the other days, I just realized that we're not trading well. These accounts are in drawdown. I just need to go ahead and cut the day and come back and see if I can read the market better on the next day. But just a really horrible week there. It happens to the best of us. You just got to work through it and keep grinding, and that's what we're doing. So total profits for the week was $391. Total loss for the week was $475, which gave us a weekly P&L across all 7 accounts of negative $84. Now, with my previous trading, before, I would say just a few months back, a bad week like this, or a bad couple of weeks like this, I would have probably basically blown all of these accounts. Really staying disciplined on my risk management, except for the one outlier day on those 2 accounts. And that's not going to happen again because I've seen what kind of damage it can do. And PTSD kicked in from previous trading situations on blowing accounts. And I was like, oh, no, we're not going to do that this time. So sticking to my risk management has really kept me in the game. And even on a struggling week, to be down across 7 accounts, only being down $84, I'm just going to consider that a win, because in the past, like I said, several, if not all of these accounts probably would have been blown, because I did get frustrated this week, and wasn't happy with my trading, but I've got my risk management in place that will liquidate my accounts when I reach a certain limit, and just don't trade. And there's several days that I never even reached that full daily loss limit and said, you know what, I'm just done, and cut the trading short and waited and come back the next day. Now, looking back, a few of those days, if I had stayed on the charts, I would have finally actually caught my move, and those days probably would have been green days. But that's not what I should let control my trading, because when my setups aren't working, when I'm not reading the market well, regardless of if I just sit there and stay on the charts longer, the biggest probability is I'm just going to lose more money. So now that I'm being more self-aware, in the New York AM session and my trades aren't working and I'm just not reading the market well, or I'm being too aggressive and entering before the setup gets there, I'm recognizing that more often and just keeping myself even below my daily loss limit. I'm not even going to my full daily loss limit. So that in itself is a huge win for me over the last couple of weeks. So we're going to keep grinding. I am confident that we're going to get the majority of these accounts. I would say at least 5 out of 7. I expect to get to pay out. My goal is to get all 7 to pay out, of course. But we are considerably down in a couple of those accounts. But I think, the biggest one is like, I've got $800 left. I would have to have 4 losing days in a row to blow that account at $200 a day risk. And I feel that I am being a lot more patient, a lot more disciplined, and I'm going to do my best not to blow that account up. I really want to pull that one back and just show myself that I can do it. So tune in next week. I trade every morning at 9 a.m. For the New York session. I also stream in my Discord, which is better to watch because there's no delay there. YouTube stream is delayed by 30 seconds. So I will put a link down in the bottom to my Discord if anybody wants to come and cheer me on to get these drawdown accounts back up and to get the ones that are in profit to pay out. Or if you want to come in and root against me and hope that I blow up all of my accounts, bring it on. I'll be there still trading my best regardless of what you guys want out of the results. So, all right. I'm going to cut this one here. There'll be a couple more videos coming out this weekend for chart markups and what I expect from next week. We do have FOMC next week. I'm pretty sure. I think I saw that. Nope. Oh, Forex Factory. What do we have next week? Yep, FOMC statement on Wednesday. So maybe we get a decent move on Monday, no news day. We have JOLTS coming up on Tuesday, but I would expect Wednesday is going to be the big mover in the afternoon, and then probably have some good trading on Thursday and Friday as well. So, going to be an interesting week with the news coming up, and we are going to do our best to grab some good trades. So, until then, stay blessed.